The struggle is real this morning to get out the door in time to be first in line Friday at the thrift store. I've got packages that I already have ready that are going to be taken to the post office. Guys, we already got the kids out the door for school. I had a very long video, like 34-minute long premiere this morning, and chit-chatted with some of you. Thank you so much for being there at the premiere. It's been a hectic morning. Let's go jump in line at the thrift store and see the treasures that I can find when I am first in line. Alrighty. Let's see what we can unearth at the thrift store today. If I have seen one brown pair of shoes at this thrift store in the past 3 weeks, 3 months, I have seen them all. These aren't brown. At the end of the day, I thought they were a little dirty, so I left them behind. But I'm telling you, I think everyone in my town wears the exact same shoes, and they've all donated them at the exact same time. They are all flats, loafers, brown leather or faux leather shoes. Look at this amazing assortment. It's just gonna be a no for me today on the shoes. But this duck decoy looks pretty cool. He is decorative. If you can find decoys like this that are actual decoys, they can definitely be a major bolo. I left this one behind. This is Pioneer Woman. My thrift store thinks Pioneer Woman's gold, so that was $10, which is ridiculous. This was reproduction, actually, and I thought it was something old, but it wasn't. My grandma used to have a little boombox just like this, exactly like this, and I just had to pop it on here so my mom could see that when she watches this video back. Lots of party supplies here. There was lots of Pokemon, Spider-Man, Star Wars. I found these Harry Potter little Valentine's magic boards, only 50 cents, but there's only 8 in there. My son's class needs closer to 20, but I found a second one. We're up to 16. I was determined to keep digging through here until I found enough, and would you believe I found 3 packs, so my son's class will get those. But yeah, lots of, like I say, Star Wars, Pokemon, Spider-Man, like birthday supplies, and there could potentially have been some profits there, but some of it was like 50 cents, $1, and I just feel like by the time that you lot it up and sell it on eBay, I don't know if there would have been profits there or not. It's not, like, new in package items is not my niche. It's not something that excites me, so I tend to leave that stuff behind. I just didn't find anything in this celebration and party supply style bucket, but it's always good to look. But what is this? What is this Cooler Club? I've heard about these. I think I heard someone say that they were a bolo, maybe. My thrift store writes the prices on the items, and I know it's on here somewhere. How much is this? Where is the price? Finally, okay, it's $2. Yeah, this is new in the package. This is absolutely coming home with me. Look at these. Are these Fire King? No, they're not, but they are only 50 cents a piece. You know what? I think I'm going to get 4 of them. I'm going to leave one behind because who wants an odd number set? But I am going to put 4 of these right here in my cart. We'll go ahead and set those down. I think I'm going to take those to Whatnot, to be honest with you. Look through the rest of the mugs, but as a rule, I don't really pick up a whole lot of mugs. If something is super unique or vintage, I might consider it. I was trying to see what this said, and so often I am reading through the camera lens when I take you guys thrifting with me, which I shouldn't do. I should just read the item, right? This looked kind of interesting also, but I didn't get any more mugs today. Never suggested you to pick up mugs. That just says China on the bottom. I think those are like Dollar Tree. There is never a shortage of like kettles and serving dishes at my thrift store. All of these glass bowls. If you like this type of thing, come on, grab all of it. Make room for something that we do want to thrift. The handles on these looked cool. I thought they might be something. There's no markings. Headed back here to the back where the furniture and all the really great stuff usually is. The bird cage was back here last Friday, and look at this tobacco basket. That's what these are called, guys, tobacco baskets. If you can find like an actual true antique one that was used, you know, for tobacco leaves, that's pretty epic. I don't know if this one is original or if it is a reproduction. The nails do look old. I live in like cotton country, so it's possible. This trunk is really pretty, $40. I have a trunk right now that is round top that I would love to give away to someone if someone would take it. So I didn't take the trunk home. No picture frames that seemed impossible or amazing today, so definitely left all of those. But what is this? Guys, this is a hanging lamp. It is so phenomenal. They only went at $12. I'm tapping on it, determined that it's glass. It is so cool. It plugs into the wall. You can just hang it up anywhere then, and It was all I could do to walk away from that. I mean, they'll sell for $100, but it was just so big and bulky. I don't really want to occupy that much space for something like that right now. This drawer was in pretty decent condition and only $5. I don't really need that right now either. Just looking around, is there anything here that I cannot live without? There's a $100 rug in the corner of the room. Oh my gosh, there's a story behind this song, How Great Thou Art. I absolutely leaving with this. I'm so glad they didn't write on this. They actually used a piece of masking tape, which is nice, because that's like a handmade little piece of art there. A few other little knickknacks and things. And what am I stepping on? Oh, there's a broken figure, and I think this matches the Indian nativity that I bought here like last month. It was incomplete. They couldn't find all the pieces, and now I see. Okay, this little piece is pretty interesting. It has a Japan marking, so I'll pick it up for sure. And you know what? I'm going to start picking up the porcelain cats. Remember last week I saw porcelain cats and I didn't get them? I'm going to start picking them up because I think that vintage lovers love porcelain cats and you can't stop me. What is this? I'm still not sure what goes in this hole. Can someone tell me? This was $2 for whatever it is. I don't know. Let's see if there's anything else here. Again, what is this? My first in line Friday seems to be really random today. She's pretty, but I'm just not sure what she is. But I think that one of you will probably know, so comment it below for me. The rooster's really pretty, but it's not going home with me today either. I've got to find something. Oh my gosh, the fart machine is still here. Guys, I wanted to push it again, but I didn't do it. I did find some cool VHSs. What About Bob? Who remembers this movie? What About Bob? Right? I found a lot of old movies here that I hadn't seen in a long time. None of them were sealed. I didn't, nothing was just so spectacular. I thought, oh, I need to look that up. I did look for Cars VHS because, I think Nick would be disappointed if I didn't. So I looked for it. It wasn't there. But here's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 and 3. That was pretty cool. Don't think it would be worth much. This looks obscure. Ghost Riders? What is this? This looks like the most major B movie ever. Maybe 80s. It just reminded me of the Goonies for some reason. Nothing that much in the way of toys today. I did check all the back of their necks to see if they were American Girl. They were not. This thing is enormous. I am showing you guys today the puzzles and toys. This is a section of my thrift store I don't always show you because it looks like this. It's just a bunch of modern card games and puzzles. Not really anything super interesting over here most of the time. That Cabbage Patch puzzle's kind of cool, but I left it. And then there's some kids' books. I didn't find anything interesting over there either. These sweet little vintage nightgowns are so pretty. They've had these for a while. I must be the only person that picks that kind of stuff up. This is so pretty. It's like giving Chanel vibes, and it's Alfred Nunner. Can you believe that? I did want to take you guys along on a little look through my blazers and jackets rack today. I like the color of this one. I think that's super pretty, but look at the color of this bright, like lime green chartreuse blazer, new with tags still. I didn't get it, but I thought about it for me, but I just think this is more my color. Now, while that bright lime green is really pretty, I don't think I could pull it off with blonde hair. It just might be too much. Nothing really in the way of amazing or outstanding jackets today, but it's always fun to look through this section because I feel like jackets, when you get the right jacket, you can get a really good return on your investment versus like a shirt or something. So I look through jackets and dresses quite often. That being said, I do think it has to be the right dress before it sells, because dresses and skirts, like I didn't even look through the skirts. I did look through these men's pants. I found these cool vintage Wrangler, a couple pair of Levi's, but the Levi's all had like the satiny tags, and I'm always looking for paper tags, so I didn't take those home. These Wranglers are too tiny. Here's a tailor-made hat. My son has recently really got into golfing, so probably get that for him, and I'm not really spotting any other hats that are like amazing. I think I'll probably leave most of these. Lots of Ducks Unlimited. That's just like par for the course around here. They were new with tags, but what is this? Like, I'm ready to check out. I look down and I see this. At first I thought it was like a stereo mixer or something. And then I get to checking and I'm like, oh my gosh, these are CB radios. $3 as is. Both of these things are going in my cart. I'm not sure how much CB radios are new or used, but I know they're not $3. So I'll pay $6 and take a gamble on these for sure. I've been in here about an hour at this point, so it's time to go. I definitely got some goodies here, guys. The tobacco basket was $6, kind of high maybe on that. I honestly was thinking about my friend Petey on that. Petey, that may be coming to Whatnot. It just looks like your type of decor. Got both of these CB radios for $3 a piece. I know that's a good deal. When the girl was checking me out, she even said, wow, you got a good deal on those. One of the things that was a really good deal though was this club cooler. Guys, these can go for $50, $60 or more. It's a golf club that you can hide your beverages in. Hopefully I don't regret picking these up. Ugh, but I think they'll sell for a minimum of $50. And then I got this entire box of stuff, and well, that thing's just not gonna stay up. I paid $44 for everything. I don't think I got anything today that's gonna cause a poor family to like starve to death or anything, but I'm sure nonetheless reselling haters are gonna come at me in the comments, maybe for picking up the golf stuff. I'm not really sure. It's okay. This particular thrift store takes the money that comes from the items that you purchase. All of their sales go to feeding hungry people in our community. So despite online reseller haters, I will continue to shop here and drop 40, 50, hundreds of dollars if they have the right stuff every single week, knowing that that money literally feeds people in my community. Speaking of feeding people in my community, it is about that time to go ahead to Meals on Wheels. I'm gonna go deliver lunches for the next couple hours and have a really good time doing it. The Meals on Wheels food usually smells really great, but for some reason they decided to put like tilapia or some type of like a baked fish in here. Guys, there's 21 meals, fish meals in my Bronco right now. I have the window cracked just to drive around and I feel like I'm gonna get sick. It smells so bad. Delivering these meals makes me think of a quote I heard once. I think it's Maya Angelou, I think. She said, people won't always remember what you said, but they'll always remember how you made them feel. When I'm out doing Meals on Wheels, sometimes people, like, they need to stop and talk, or they just need to know that somebody cares, or like that you saw them today. And you know, you might be like, I don't know what to say to someone that is like shut in, or someone in your life that feels hopeless or anything like that. It doesn't matter what you say, it matters how you made them feel. Like, stop searching for all the right words to make someone feel like their presence matters. Just be there, smile at them, maybe do more listening than talking. It doesn't matter what you say, it's how you make them feel. One person was not home. That's their meal sitting back there. I know a gentleman on the route that could probably use an extra one, so I'm gonna drive back across town and drop it off. But while I'm over there, there's not a chance I'm not stepping into the Mexican restaurant. Gonna treat myself to some guacamole. This is everything I got. I can't believe I found these right when I was getting ready to leave, you guys. I don't know how much exactly they're worth. My dad said you could buy these new for $120, $130. So even if I could get, I don't know, $30 to $50 a piece out of them, that was in better condition than this one. They're as is, untested. They'll remain untested. These are going to be definitely eBay, so we're gonna say conservatively, let's just say I get $40 a piece. I think that's really conservative. There's $80 there. These, I know they're big, they're bulky, they're heavy. I thought twice, 3 times. I maybe thought 4 times, but whether or not to pick these up. This is the second time I've seen these this week at the thrift store. I went ahead and grabbed them. $10 is a little high, but I know for a fact I can get a minimum of $50 out of those. So 80 and 50, we're up to 130. This cooler club, I put online for $50 plus $30 shipping. So that's another $80. I paid $2 for it. So, we got, where were we at? 130, so $210 worth of listings there. These little Valentines, they're like those magic boards that you write on them and then lift it up. These are for Israel's class, so that was a personal pickup. I paid 50 cents a piece and I was so stoked to find 3. This is a personal pickup. This is a song that I sing to Israel like every night since he was little, How Great Thou Art. So I'm gonna hang this up in his room. I got some Post-it notes. These help whenever I'm doing Whatnot, that I can just grab a little Post-it, put the buyer's name on the item. She sold me these for $1, so I thought that was pretty good. I got a little sunless tanner because it's January and your girl's feeling pasty, and these were only $1. I don't think the box is full, but I like L'Oreal's Sublime Bronze. That is a good sunless tanner. I've only ever used the Micro Mist, but I'm gonna try these towelettes. Comment and let me know, do you guys sunless tan? Because I have no problem with it. I got a few golf things for Dello. This thing is called the Ejecta-Putt. Ball jumps out of the hole. So you put it down in the hole and like compress it. It's spring loaded. I guess as soon as the ball hits it, it just like pops the ball back up. I don't really know. It was 50 cents. I asked Dello if he wanted it. He said yes. These are birdie fuel. They're recycled, but really like salvage golf balls. The Callaway hat was $5, which I'm kind of paying up, but Della's really been looking for some golf hats. The TaylorMade one was only $2. So all of those are personal pickups, personal pickup, personal pickup, personal pickup, personal pickup. Was I just shopping for myself today? This basket was not a personal pickup. Again, kind of feel like I paid up because I paid $6. I'm in debate about whether or not to bring this to Whatnot or just take it to eBay. eBay, I feel like the shipping is going to be more because one thing is on Whatnot, they're never asking like the size. They ask the weight. I mean, obviously they ask the size, but they're not telling you like that's oversized. So if I bring this to eBay, it's probably going to be $15 or more shipping. I can probably get, I saw some that were 14 inches going for $30. And this one is closer to, I'm going to say 23, 24 inches. So let's say I can get $40 out of this vintage Walmart. Okay. I'm still making it a thing. Vintage Walmart. Salt and pepper mill from mid-century, maybe 80s at the very latest. I'm not really sure. I just thought it was amazing, and I'm probably going to bring it to my vintage decor Whatnot. These are also coming to Whatnot. Oh, those were $1. This is also coming to Whatnot. These little kitty cats, they were 25 cents a piece, and I think they're so beautiful. I see pretty little porcelain kitties all the time, and I never pick them up. And I'm going to start picking them up because I think that some of you guys may like them too, and I'm going to bring them to Whatnot. These are, I thought maybe they would be Fire King or Pyrex or something. They're not. I guess they're anchor hawking maybe for that anchor in the middle, oven proof, made in the USA. They had 5, you guys saw in the video. No one wants 5 mugs, but a 4-piece set sounds great. They were 50 cents a piece. Those are coming to Whatnot. The very last thing that I found, I think this is like a vintage ashtray. The slot here is really, really narrow, but I think that's the size of a cigarette. And I didn't notice until I got home, this flower petal is busted off. Nonetheless, it was only 25 cents. It's made in Japan, vintage, really, really beautiful. Could be a cool trinket tray too. I could do this as a buy it now maybe, or a giveaway, or just bring it straight to Whatnot. These lightweight items like this are really good for your buy it now section and Whatnot because someone can spend, you know, $2 maybe on this, $4 in shipping, because that's really about as low as you're going to go, especially for something breakable once you add packaging and everything. And then everything else they buy, if they want to buy something heavier like these, they're going to get discounted shipping. So they're still getting a product and they're able to get discounted shipping. But I think I did fairly well. What were we up to? $210. We're going to add another 40, 250, let's say 260, 70, 80. I mean, close to $300, and I spent less than 40, or I spent about $44, I think. And not counting all of those personal pickups, I feel like I did pretty well. I think I'm going to continue to do First in Line Fridays. I'm having a lot of fun with it and bringing you guys my thrift hauls and bringing you along with me to the thrift store. God bless you guys, and remember, treat your business like your business.